Hey everybody, it's Jake with JK Tactical, and today we're going to be working on blues and purples. Also, we're going to be adding some fluorescence to those colors so that they're a little bit brighter down deep. I've got a couple of Dodgers already prepped and ready to go. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. Everything's all taped up and ready to go, and as always, we're going to start with a white primer. And I did a pattern directly over the top of the lure tape, and that's so that some of that lure tape will show through. We're going to be doing blue on top of both of these colors today. And we're going to be doing that with a wide range of blues. So we've got turquoise, transparent Maui blue, fluorescent blue, and one of my favorite colors, pearl blue. Now, pearl blue and these transparent colors don't have any fluorescence in them. So I'm going to be adding some Wicked UV Glow Base. Now there is some confusion I've seen online with people purchasing this, and they wonder if this glows in the dark. This does not glow in the dark. What this does is it adds fluorescence to your colors, which allows that color to more vividly reflect light at deeper depths underwater. All right, let's get started. Okay, so in order to start off here, we've got the primer down, it's dry. We're going to start off with our transparents in the lighter colors, and then we'll move to the fluorescent. And then I'll kind of do an outline lightly with that darker blue that I add fluorescence to. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I got a little turquoise in there with that glow. I'm just gonna mix this up, see what the thickness is, and if I need to, I'll reduce it. If I do reduce it, it'll be the 4012 reducer from Createx. And this looks like it should be all right. Now that first color we put down didn't have any fluorescence in it, but this one's basically going over the top and on the sides, just to try to get a little bit more diversity of blues in there. So we can see that these colors are fairly similar, especially from your point of view. But if you think about what the fish sees underwater, subtle differences are gonna matter a little bit more than it does to us right now. With the fluorescence in there on top of the blue, that's the color that they have a tendency to see the most, right? So when you think of red fish, they're red because when they're down deep, they blend in. Red changes to blue. Blue is one of the colors that they pick up the most, so that's why we're trying out blue. One of our more popular colors this year was actually purple, so this is a fun little experiment to see how this goes this year. We did have one blue Dodger, and it performed really well as well, so who knows, maybe blue is Kokanee's favorite color. Maybe it's Trout's favorite color. All right, we're back. The next color I'm going to be using is the fluorescent blue. And this one is a little bit darker, so I'm going to just hit a couple of spots throughout the entire thing, and then we'll come back in with that darker blue on the edges and see if we can get a little bit of a shape to this. A little bit more of a scale pattern here. All right, we'll hit that with some hot air, and then we'll come back with the darker blue. All right, we're back. We've got some of that fluorescent glow. We're gonna mix that up with that metallic blue. We're not gonna need a lot, so just a couple of drops in the gun. This is just gonna accent some of those lines. All right, we're loaded up and ready to go. All right, I think that's gonna look pretty neat. We'll see what we got when we unwrap it. On to the next. Kind of looks like a turtle shell, a blue one. We'll see what that looks like when we're done. So the main reason why we've gone with blue is because we've had a Dodger that we painted blue, because that is in the field of vision as far as the spectrum of colors that kokanee and trout see. That Dodger did really well. Another thing too is the Mardi Gras chub that we paint did phenomenally well. Actually caught 4 of our largest fish this year. And I think being purple had a huge part of that too. So that's kind of why we're diving into blues and purples. So this is our blue, and we'll see how that looks with these 2 tapes, and then we'll go ahead and try out purple on the other 2. Stay tuned, and I'll get this cleaned up, and we'll move on. All right, let's go ahead and get these clips off, see what we got. That looks pretty damn cool. These Dodgers kind of look like dragon eggs. And I think I just made a dragon egg. What do you guys think? All right, I'm not worried about this part showing through. That's kind of the whole point of it. I think it looks really cool. Both colors came out looking great. So that one's the pink, purpley lure tape. This one's the copper pearl. I'm gonna hit these with some glow, in the dark glow, phosphorescence. So we have both fluorescence and phosphorescence, so double threat down low. And we'll get these cleaned up, and I'll show you guys the final product. All right, so next we've got some glow. And this is glow in the dark. So this is where your phosphorescence come into play. These actually hold on to the light and then release it. That's glow in the dark. Like I said, I like to make these pretty milky. And we know we got good coverage. And we'll go ahead and hit that with some hot air. All right, we're back, they're dry. And now's the fun part. Taking off the tape. All right, so you can see a little bit of bleed through under here along the edge on both sides. Not a big deal. I'll take a Q-tip and just kind of rub softly through there to clean all that up. But now let's check and see how our glow works. Check out the glow. This is your fluorescence with a UV light. I always recommend everybody has one of these when they're fishing. And the phosphorescence is what we're charging up. The fluorescents are being reflected right now, and that's why that blue is sticking out like that. So at depth, that's what the fish will see. They'll see this color. Now for the glow, yeah, I think that's gonna look really nice. All right, let's get the next one done. And there's our copper. So the question is, which one do you guys think looks best? I don't know. I think they're both pretty cool. As always, at the end of the video, we'll have the polished and UV coated final product. Be sure to stay tuned to check that out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you liked watching the video, hit that like or subscribe button. And check us out at jktackle.com, Facebook, Instagram. or right here on YouTube. Happy fishing.